Why is Buhari more loyal to Niger Republic than Nigeria? Farouk Berugi, welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Popular academic and critic Farouk Berugi has reacted to the President Buhari approval for purchase of 1.4 billion Naira vehicles for Niger Republic. He queried why the President was more loyal to Niger than Nigeria in his latest article. But my brother, if you ask me, who I go ask? It has come to light that Muhammadu Buhari has approved 1.4 billion Naira from Nigerians' coffers without the approval of the National Assembly to help the Republic of Niger buy vehicles for its government officials to fight insecurity while insecurity engulfs Nigeria and while ASU is still on strike. Many Nigerians are understandably angry and are asking why Buhari seems to have more loyalty to Niger Republic than he does to Nigeria. Well, here is what I wrote about that in my June 12, 2021 column titled Making Sense of Buhari's Nonsense, Now Senseless. Or take his justification for building a railway in Niger Republic while most parts of Nigeria are devoid of basic transportational infrastructure. I have first cousins in Niger, he said. They are Canaries, they are Hausas, they are Fulanese in Niger Republic, just as they are Yorubas in Benin Republic and so on. You cannot absolutely cut them off. In which world does this make sense? So, he is not building infrastructure in Benin Republic, Cameroon and Chad because he has no cousins there. And perhaps he hasn't built infrastructure in other parts of Nigeria because he has no cousins there. Buhari is supposed to be the president of Nigeria. It is to Nigeria and its constituents that he owes allegiance, not his cousins and kinfolk in another country. It is borderline treasonable to deprive a country you lead of its resources and wealth in order to develop another in which you are not even a legal citizen just because a part of your ancestry is traceable to that country. Yet, colonialists arbitrarily imposed unnatural borders on the African continent and created nation-states without regard to pre-existing polities. I also come from a border community. Bogu, where I come from, used to be a confederacy that stretched from parts of what is now Kwara State, Niger State, Kebbi State to what is now Northern and Central Benin Republic. More than 80% of the people who speak my native Batonu language live in Northern and Central Benin Republic. Most people from the border states of Lagos, Oyo, Ogun, Kwara, Niger, and Kebbi have relatives in Benin Republic, just like people from the border states of Cross River, Taraba, and Adamawa have relatives in Cameroon. People from Borno, Yobe, Jigawa, Katsina, Sokoto, Zamfara, and Kebbi have relatives in the Niger Republic, and Borno also shares borders with the Republic of Chad. But our nation-states have existed for more than 5 decades and have acquired independent identity in spite of their unnaturalness. The Niger Republic is a Westphalian sovereign state like Nigeria is. Buhari's emotions cannot override that fact. If everyone from Nigeria border states becomes president and decides to divert resources from Nigeria to develop their kinfolk in a neighboring country, what will become of Nigeria? This is particularly concerning because Buhari has shown time and again that he has more emotional investment in the Niger Republic because his father migrated from there to Demakol and the Daura Emirate of Katsina than he has in Nigeria, which he leads. He might as well go to the whole hog and build infrastructure in Senegal since it is the ancestral home of the Fulani, his paternal relatives. He talks about Igbo people, his Westphalian compatriots with unconcealed animosity and genocidal fury, but builds infrastructure for his kinfolk in a foreign country using resources derived from a part of the country he's openly disdained supposedly because they gave him only 5% of their votes. That is not the way to run a modern state. The man finished for this article. I don't think I have any more thing to say. If you check this thing well, you will believe everything that this man called, this leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. The man said a lot of things then. People called him that he was speaking nonsense and brotherdash. Now, it is now that people are saying, hey, be like say wetin that man they talk that time. Be like say sense dey am. This man see this thing, shout, he talk. We no believe. That is what a whole lot of people are saying. How will ASU be on strike for months? Okay, let me even make I bust your teeth first. Do you remember that we in our state of wretchedness, we will say we don't even get money, we don't have funds to service any of our debts? Do you know that was it not 2-3 months ago that he gave $1 million to Afghanistan? Hello? Don't forget that one. And immediately he gave that $1 million to Afghanistan as to constant strike. Meaning that maybe has to do the try, tell them, say, okay, how far? Give us this thing, would they ask you now? And that ASU is demanding for more does not mean you should not start with little. Number one, you start by, okay, this is what you want. Okay, this is what you want, Abi. See what we go give you now. Then we're going to give now. Then you make sure you stick to your promise. They'll see workable plans. They'll see strategies we have played to make sure that their agreement is met. Then they go release you. Everybody go resume school. But you're not even thinking of that one. Apart from the fact you gave $1 million to Afghanistan. That have been overtaken, not just the Afghanistan. No. You not give the $1 billion before the Taliban take over. You give the Afghanistan money when Taliban don't take over. We never see they come that issue. Now you're coming back to give to Niger. Our roads are bad. Insecurity is nothing to write home about. Our economy and our debt is increasing. And this man here, who opens his mouth and calls himself the president, whom people said he's doing well and some people are clapping for, whom that I always say that understand the frustration of people who, when they see people supporting this man, they say, Abi, you're not fine. It's clear you're not fine. You understand? They're that frustrated. He's now coming out to give a whole 1 billion, 1 point how many billion? 1 point billion naira for vehicles. What's it what he's going to do? Eh? Our National Assembly, I'm not saying sorry for what I'm about to say. They're vegetables. And no. You cannot tell me that those people there, they are fine. It is clear that they are not okay. They are not, for crying out loud. Would they be rationally thinking they have something wrong with them? No, it is clear. How will you allow this kind of a man to continue? How? How will you allow this kind of man to continue? Tell me how you will allow the man of this type to continue. I'm not even saying because he said without, this is the reason they should tell the man, no, yeah, pack your kaya and disappear. The man don't overdo. There's nothing like let's listen to him. They're supposed to sweep him, and anybody will no agree, then sweep and join come out. In fact, if you ask me, all those that have kept quiet on this insecurity till it got to FCT, each and every one of them should go. The only people should be left in that chambers, they are people who are actually have been on the side of the people, who have been speaking against things that are going on and raising their voices, helping us to echo our voices in that particular house. If you ask me, that's what it's supposed to be. Because this matter, you don't pass, be careful. That is why I keep saying I understand the frustration people go through when they see this government was spoiled by some particular set of people, and you want those kind of people to continue. I understand the frustration, but that does not take away the fact that people have the choice. They have the right to make their choice. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.